What's up, guys? TRYBE from STRIQfit. I wanted to talk to you guys about the difference between starting calisthenics when you're younger or older. Let's get into it. First off, one of the reasons that starting calisthenics when you're younger can be easier is because when you're younger, you generally weigh less. And when you weigh less, it's going to put less stress on your joints because there's a lower bar to entry. The higher amount of weight and body fat that you have, the higher the barrier to entry is. Which is why I say it's not impossible to start calisthenics if you're overweight or if you're lacking body strength in that matter, but it's going to take a lot more work because you have to start with incline exercises to make sure we're not overloading your joints to an extent that can cause injury. So yes, you probably will see a lot of people that have that access to a handstand push-up, to a front lever, to a planche, full planche, and they probably only started a few months ago. It's because, they weigh less. Their legs weigh less, their body itself weighs less. The barrier to entry, the less weight you have, the easier it is. The higher weight you have, the more work you gotta do. It's not impossible, but it's worth noting. Now I want to talk about how we progressively overload when doing calisthenics. So if I did not have access to a gym at all, and all I had was my body, right? And I'm doing something like push-ups. The way you progressively overload with push-ups and you increase your push-up reps is by doing exercises that strengthen the muscles that are used in the push-up. So instead of just doing a standard push-up where I'm accessing my triceps and my chest and shoulders, I'm going to do tricep push-ups so I can strengthen my triceps. On top of that, I'm going to do something like pike push-ups so I can strengthen my overhead pressing strength, strengthen my delts, strengthening my shoulders. Another alternative is to add things like resistance. If you don't have a gym, I'd say using something like a book bag, a backpack filled with books or anything of that nature, a resistance band, something that's keeping you from completing the rep to its full extent. You want to be able to do that so you can strengthen your muscles that are used in the push-up. If I had access to a gym, I'd just strap weights and do my calisthenic movements with weights added. It's not the same thing as weightlifting per se. Weightlifting more so, we're talking about bench press, squat, deadlift, variety of other exercises, of course. But calisthenic movements are the foundation of bodyweight exercises. So push-ups, pull-ups, dips, things like that, right? You're just strapping weight to yourself to complete the exercise with more resistance. This is going to give you that explosive power. It's going to give you that one arm pull up, one arm push up, all that crazy things that you want to do is by adding weight. On top of that, adding weight to your exercises, progressively overloading, it's going to give you mass. So a lot of people see calisthenic athletes and they're like, dang, you're super skinny. How can I put on weight, with calisthenics? All the exercises in calisthenics are compound movements. They don't isolate. So that means you're using multiple large muscle groups at once. And you're gonna be burning a lot of calories and fat through that. So basically, my workout split, the way I go about this is I start on my Monday, I do a push day. Then on Tuesday, I do a pull day. And both these two push and pull days, these first two ones, are heavy days. That means I'm strapping at least 25 to 50% of my body weight when I'm doing my push-ups and pull-ups on these days, and pull exercises and push exercises. Wednesday is going to be my leg day. Got to get your legs in, never skip legs. Leg day, if you're not too sure, I do add weights on my leg day. I will do squats, I'll do hack squats, I'll use machines, all that good stuff. And then I'll also work calisthenic movements like my reverse Nordics, sissy squats, things of that nature. Thursday is optional. It could be a rest day for you. You could also use it as a cardio day, mobility day, good day to stretch and just relax. The idea here is that we want to get 48 hours of rest, ideally, in between hitting the same muscle group. So we don't want to do push day on Monday, then do push day on Wednesday. You want to do push day Monday, 48-hour rest, then do push day again. So it would be Thursday. You know what I'm saying? Because you want to make sure your muscles have proper recovery. If your muscles don't have proper recovery, and every day you're just killing them and killing them and killing them, you're just going to injure yourself. You're just going to get burnt out, and you don't want to do that. You want to make sure your muscles have a proper rest period so they can repair themselves into stronger muscle fibers, and you'll be able to, ideally lift more, sustain more of your endurance exercises, and continue on progressive overloading. So Thursday would be a good day to do your push day. This is where it really goes into what are you training for. If I'm going to do my push day on Thursday, I'm going to do something much lighter, much more skill heavy. After that, Friday, again, is going to be my pull day. And then Saturday will be my final leg day. And that second 3 days, that Thursday, Friday, Saturday, it's going to be generally a lighter sort of exercise period for me. That's how I have it structured. It's going to be very skill heavy. You're going to see a lot of dragon squats. You're going to see a lot of front lever, back levers, things like that. And then, obviously, the day that everybody loves, Sunday, complete rest day. Whatever you want to do, again, cardio, you want to do some kind of mobility work, that's when you'll get that in there. All right, guys, that's all for that. If you guys have any more questions, please drop them in the comments below. Can't wait to see them. I'll definitely be replying to all your questions, and I'll do more Q&As like this. Strict form only.